music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
Yes, Entertainment Street is lit. It's about time for you to get your fix of entertainment stories, and you can join us on Instagram Live as well at DebsExtra, DEBSEXTRA. What is trending online? What's the conversation happening on social media? Well, Annie Dibia seems to be back in the news yet again. What did she do? Or what
it's not between Annie Dibia and Judy now, because the way y'all they trend, now so Two-Face have the trend too. So Annie Dibia is saying that people are making look like the husband has children everywhere. That people are just saying Two-Face Dibia has children everywhere. Say it's only 5 children that Two-Face has, and he says only 3 women. She plus other 2. So it's not as if Two-Face has kids with everywhere. So say people that are dragging the husband, that they should just take it easy.
Calm down.
She was crying and said, "No, you people should leave me alone, please. Let me marry my husband in peace." Everybody just because of what Two-Face said now, it's no longer news.
But the thing is that why did Two-Face say it? Why, knowing that millions of people are going to be watching, that whatever he said is going to live on. It's recorded, right? It's not something that he has said, it has gone. People will always go back to that clip. But if anything happens again, between,
but for me, attributing
and Two-Face,
attributing that quote to Two-Face is not even too good, because it's just what is in the public domain. Everybody knows men are wired differently, so it's not be Two-Face they tell us this one, but just because he found the ember recently, so people now say, Two-Face talk more.
Yes.
So the quote that has gone
like
to
he's
him.
speaking from experience. Well, if you were Annie, how would you have handled the thing? Would you have kept quiet or come out to defend your husband, basically? Well, you can join us on Instagram Live, leave a comment and tell us what you think. Well, celebrating her birthday today is Blessing Okoro. It looks like she's leaving the jail situation behind her, looking forward. She bought a Benz for herself to celebrate her 34th birthday. And some people are even questioning whether she turned 34 indeed, whether that's her football age or not. Considering her history with, taking things and making things appear different.
Yeah, appear different. But I definitely know that she should be more than that. 34.
Is that what you think?
But it's not my business.
Well,
whether she did less or
well, she said it's 34th birthday. We believe her. We'll leave it at that. Well, should I say congratulations are very apt right now. Jeff Bezos, one of the richest men in the world, and his girlfriend of 4 years, Lauren Sanchez, are engaged.
Good for them.
Yeah, congratulations.
So actress Bimbo Ademoye, I love her. She's fantastic. So she's attributing all her success in acting to her father.
Aww.
That her father has been the one, her engine room. Like the first audition she went to was the father that took her.
For 6 hours.
So it's a good thing that fathers are supporting their children.
I'm happy because a lot of times men complain, "Oh, you children, it's always mothers. Mother, sweet mother." If we don't remember the papas and the fathers that do anything to contribute to the life of the kid. So I'm happy that Bimbo's case is
different.
It's a bit different, celebrating the father.
Shout out to her dad. And there's another person that is complaining too. This time is not rejoicing. Her name is T-Boss.
Oh.
The former BB Niger housemate. She said that being a single mother is not easy. That she's actually struggling.
Aww.
And I can relate, because being a superstar, to meet up with the demand of being a superstar and that of
being a parent
and still remain
really
relevant,
difficult.
it's not easy. Too easy.
Well, also in the news was a podcast that in the podcast it seemed to generate a lot of controversial content, and I'm talking about the one with Nedu. And he said that Gen Z should look to date older generation instead of their mates. And so people felt like he was encouraging people to have sugar daddies and sugar mamas.
I don't know. So it's very weird how I actually agree with him. And why? Because to be honest, man, a lot of them, they almost talk like they don't really have a lot of sense. I'm sorry, but like that's just how I feel. So why not experience someone with a bit more wisdom and be able to apply it sometimes?
This is where I'm going to stop you. That wisdom has nothing to do with age. I always find it very...
Okay, let me use the word experience.
When people say, "Oh, Gen Z," like a whole, like you in one sentence talk about a whole generation with different people, different personalities, different
one
backgrounds.
in one
And then
podcast, Gen Z
attributes,
can actually make you
experience.
feel like, what are you saying? What are you
Who
thinking?
is a Gen Z?
A Gen Z is a
Maybe
Gen
the
Z.
ones that were the
Who's
born
a
between.
And this idea that Gen Z.
Oh, you're
is-
trying to find out the age gap?
Yeah, age
See,
gap.
when
Me.
when
For
people say
me.
Gen Z, they always refer to Gen Z like they don't have a brain, they can't think, they are rude. And
No,
I
no
don't
one-
want to
no-
say
no
that.
one says-
I
no one
think
says
they are
they don't have
also
a
part
brain.
of people driving conversations nowadays. And I always, as I said earlier on, I don't like it when people just look down on them and say, "Oh, Gen Z people, they need to."
A lot
follow
of the
sense."
conversations driven by them at the end of the day, they're not necessarily conversations that elevate a lot of the time.
So this
A
person
certain
now.
set of them, yes, but like the
So
rest,
this one that
usually-
is talking now is not a Gen Z. Her name is Ifu Eneda.
Okay.
Ifu Eneda is not a Gen Z. She said that if people can accept Portable and accept Speed Darlington,
Yeah. Why can't you accept?
why
that?
can't people accept me?
It's a very valid question.
Why valid? How?
Because I feel like gender comes to play here as well.
How?
Nah,
David,
nah.
don't come
Nah,
again.
nah, I don't agree with that.
I know
I don't
that
agree with
you
that.
guys
He don't come.
I don't agree with that.
me. Give me a female
This is just-
counterpart
this is
of
just a way of-
Portable
this is just-
and
this is just a way of-
Darlington. Give me
a female
Oh, so you want to give
Yes.
it to Ifu Eneda now?
Give me a female counterpart.
What's that? What was this lady that this person signed before? Olamide signed before. What's that her name? YBNL
So you are going
Queen.
to put her in the league of
Oh yeah,
Portable.
yes. I would.
Because we're
actually say
looking for
she's a
someone now.
Portable.
We're looking for someone.
Portable.
She
She's
said
a
a
female
lot of
What
Portable.
very,
tends to
very
happen
daring
is
things.
people going hard on her. Oh, you have a failed career. Go and marry is what you see. But for someone like Portable, he can do anyhow, say anything anyhow. People like,
Who is telling her to go and marry?
Okay, so do you want to be
Check out the
the? Do you want to be the
comment
female
You know how many
Portable
people tell
now?
Portable he has a failed career?
Not like, and nobody tells Portable to.
Debbie, you won't be the
Nobody tells me
Portable,
that
the female
is
version
bad.
of
The truth is, they're
Portable.
not,
Nobody
they're
tells
not
them.
bothered with some of the daring things he says and the entertainment.
You never answered this question,
That's
no.
not, wait, what was that?
You won't be the Portable female version.
No, I'm here. I have a job here.
Debbie,
My
Debbie
face
Zoo.
don't
No, we will
show
accept you. We will
Debbie
accept you
My
like
face
this.
don't show
We will
already.
accept you.
Idizu, babu.
Yeah,
oh
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.